Welcome to our new stay here in Tulum, Mexico. The concept of this hotel here in Tulum, Mexico is basically a jungle theme. We have different cabanas placed all over the property. There's a nice big pool, there's sitting areas, hangout areas, there's a common shared kitchen, which is really nice, a fridge. So it's nice to have these little perks when you're traveling, of course, but it's a totally different theme from what we've stayed in before, what we've seen before. It gives you the real Tulum jungle Mexico vibe, and we're still only a couple blocks from the beach. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you want to see more from us, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure to follow our social media accounts, where we'll be posting more content related to this YouTube channel. Let's check out the pool. Also, this little hangout area here behind me where they have the router if you want to get good Wi-Fi. We're lucky that our cabana is right next to the router. We actually specifically asked for that, so we have really good Wi-Fi, probably the best we've had here in Tulum so far. Wi-Fi can be a little spotty in Tulum, so you have to be careful, especially if you're coming here and you need to work or you just like to have good internet. Definitely want to check beforehand with your hotel and make sure they have a strong internet, because it can be on and off depending on which hotel you're staying in. Also, this area is outdoors, obviously. The only thing coming with staying in a place like this here in the jungle, there are a lot of mosquitoes. So if you're gonna come hang out here or just be walking around in general in the hotel, I would suggest bringing mosquito spray and wearing mosquito spray, because there are a lot of mosquitoes here in the jungle out here in Tulum, Mexico.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
getting bit. As soon as you leave the room, the mosquitoes get you. So you have to literally wear mosquito spray 24/7, which I hate. I just don't like the stickiness and the smell of it. Or you just got to deal with getting bit by mosquitoes. So that's one downside, I would say, to being this jungle theme. The theme is cool in general. Like, I love the idea. Just a lot of mosquitoes. So let's go have breakfast. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys my quick review of the hotel that we're staying in, this jungle cabana vibe. It's been pretty cool. I think it's a cool experience, as most people would think. You're in Mexico, you're in the Yucatan Peninsula, you're where the jungle meets the ocean, and that is absolutely true. It is a little outside of the downtown centro of Tulum, the downtown area of Tulum. But what's nice about this hotel is that they do provide you with bikes. So a big thing here in Tulum is bikes, and I'm talking bicycles, bicicletas. So what people do is they'll actually bike to the beach, because the center of Tulum downtown is actually a little bit far from the beach. You can walk there, but it might take you a while, over a half an hour. I would say biking is about a half an hour there. So, you know, from where we are, it's not too bad. If you're going from the main downtown straight to the beach, maybe only 10-15 minutes depending who's biking. But I think biking is a nice way to get there. You can also go by car, of course, to the beach, but they do have parking here, so you have that option as well. We rented a car. It was only $4 a day, so it's very affordable. We like to have both options. We use the bike, we also like to walk, but we also like to drive, so we did all of those options. You can of course always take a taxi too. I think taxis are the more expensive way to go personally, but again, that's completely up to you and your choice. The one thing I would say the disadvantage of this hotel would be the mosquitoes. That was a big thing, and the bathrooms are shared. Even though I usually don't like shared bathrooms, the bathrooms were not too busy. They weren't like full with people. Usually you have a shared bathroom, you feel like you're constantly waiting or fighting to get into the bathroom. Not fighting, but you know, you're just waiting for your turn to get in there because it's always busy. These bathrooms were never busy, so there's a decent amount of people. It wasn't full here, but it was a decent amount of people, to the point where, I don't know, it was pretty well spaced out considering the amount of people that were here. Even though it wasn't full, you can use the bathroom easily, even though it's outside of the room. So when it's raining, that's a disadvantage. You have to go through the rain to get to the bathroom, whether you want to take a shower or whatever it may be. But the bathrooms were really nice. I think overall it's very well done. They do not have air conditioning units in these little cabanas, so some people, like my Europeans, might not care about that, or pretty much anyone in the world doesn't really care about air conditioning except for us Americans. So for Americans, that one is a little bit difficult. It doesn't get too hot because you have the fan, and they will provide you with another fan if you need it. But I would say overall, I mean, it is a great experience. I think it is like a 10 out of 10, minus the little things. I'm not a fan of the mosquitoes at night. They do give you a mosquito net for your room, but they still can get in the room, and they're definitely outside. As soon as you walk outside, they are... So there was an ant on me as we were talking. So this is part of the jungle life. When you're staying in the downtown, in the regular centro, in a regular building, you don't feel the mosquitoes as much. There's not really mosquitoes. There's not a lot of bugs or ants or spiders compared to here. There are, but it wasn't like overwhelming. It didn't feel dirty. It's a very clean place, and they do a very good job. So I would say if you're into the jungle experience and you don't mind some mosquitoes and you don't need air conditioning, then it's a great place. And you're a little bit outside of the downtown, you don't mind using a bike, then that's great. Also, if it rains, that's another disadvantage. You can't really use the bikes. I mean, you can, but it's not as great. It's kind of a deterrent. You don't want to use the bikes. So then you would need to take some other transportation, like a car or a taxi. So just those things to keep in mind if you want to stay a little outside of the downtown, the centro, or the beach area, depending which one you're looking at in Tulum. But yeah, I would say 10 out of 10 other than those couple little things. The mosquitoes that are here pretty much 24/7, and you do get bit. If you don't mind those, and you don't mind being a little far from the downtown, you don't mind biking, and you don't mind the rain, you know, it has been raining a lot. So if you don't mind those few things, then I think it's a great experience. If you like a little more comfort and you want air conditioning, want to be close to everything, walking distance, I would say definitely this is not the kind of experience for you, the jungle cabana experience. But yeah, that's my personal review. That's what I think. And hopefully that makes things a little bit clearer for you. It's really cool, but just keep those things in mind and then you can make a executive decision on what's the best choice for you.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up like button down below. And thanks so much for doing that in advance. Also, if you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those down below in the comment section. If you have any suggestions for future videos that you'd like to see, leave those as well in a comment down below. I'll get to those as soon as I can. Don't forget to share this video on social media with friends.